Hello. Posting to all the social media places. Oh, thank you. Pretty good so far. I had pancakes for breakfast, so that was pretty solid. I'm just going to end up doodling for a bit until 4 o'clock. And I think I'm probably going to start with inking the main character and then hopefully doing some outfit design with some input from people. I hope I'm still coming through okay. Testing, testing. I hope I'm still coming through okay. Testing, testing. Okay, yeah, I seem to be transmitting volume. I'm still pretty new to this live stream thing. Oh, good luck. Gosh, what kind of dog do you have? Aw. So you're gonna have just like a whole horde of puppies in your place through quarantine. That's pretty great. I mean, I hope everything goes smoothly, but puppies. Okay, I got 2 o'clock on my clock, so I'm going to stop doing weird doodles and actually get started on inking. I think I'm still happy with the sketch. Gonna have to do something with that hand, but I'm gonna leave hands until I can no longer avoid them. That was, right, that was an earlier sketch, wasn't it? Yeah. I guess that can go. Set that down to a lower opacity, and we can get started. Ooh. Yeah, that's fair. Accidental puppies sounds a little bit hectic. Okay. What am I doing with this face? Hello! Yes, a very drippy indoor kind of Sunday, isn't it? At least here in Ottawa. It was really nice yesterday, though. A little bit cold, but nice. These eyes still just don't look quite right. I'm just gonna try and do the rest of the face and then I'll come back to them. Been having trouble with the face on this one because I want it to be kind of generic because it's going to be a paper doll so people can kind of color it themselves and give her a lot more personality that way. But I don't want it to be like boring. Definitely want to give her some nice round cheeks though. Happy with that. See, I'm starting with the boring part here of just inking the main figure, but I'm also going to be working on outfits during this live stream, hopefully. And those will be the fun part because I'm definitely going to be asking people what they want to see in terms of outfits. No. Oops, that shouldn't be 70%. There we go. And accessories. Outfits and accessories. Because I definitely want to give her like a classic sort of Sailor Moon inspired Sailor Fuku uniformy kind of thing. And I think I want like a really casual outfit. Maybe with like a blank t-shirt people could add logo or text to if they want to. And at least one magical wand. But hopefully that'll leave me with lots of extra space for some other fun stuff. Oops. Yeah, okay, that's better. How is that? No. I want really cloudy buns here. Sort of big and poofy. There we go. Like cinnamon rolls. There we go. Oh, I use actually like Wacom's cheapest model basically for tablets. It's oh, what is it? Let me just check the back of it. It's an Intuos Pen and Touch Small. I'd really like to upgrade to something a bit fancier at some point, but I'm not exactly sure what I want to invest in yet. But this works pretty well. And this one's a few years old now. When did I get this? Probably like, oh gosh, was it like 2013, 2014? Maybe 2015? It's not a new tablet anyways, but it's still holding up great. Aside from the occasional driver problems, but that's basically like every tablet ever. A little worried about those eyelashes because they'd have to be cut out on their own. Oh, nice. Yeah, an iPad Pro is honestly one of the things that I'm thinking about. I especially like that it would be something I could carry around. And I've heard a lot of artists swear by it. I'm basically torn between either the iPad Pro or Wacom makes a tablet with like a built-in computer thing. Like it runs Windows on its own. And I think that one can also plug into your computer. So you can either run it on its own or you can run it like a regular tablet. And that would be kind of cool too. Because then I could have my big gaming rig for power, but also like a portable system. Okay, that's looking okay. Okay. What size am I working on right now? Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm so used to working on huge canvases that felt really small. Okay, how's she looking? Still not sure I'm thrilled with the face, but I'll come back to it. Gonna have to go back over a lot of these lines and make them thicker on the outsides just because this has to get cut out. But for now I can just do it kind of loosely. Do I want to do those legs all in one go? I think it makes more sense to do it this way. Okay, let's do a bit of cleanup before I get too overboard here. It's looking a little better. How are we doing? Yeah, okay, pretty good once I get all the lines up to width. Should be fine once everything gets thickened up. Oh no! Gosh, I hope that... I mean, hopefully it'll... if you've got it backed up somewhere else. I lost an external hard drive once that way. Oh, several years ago now, but it really sucked. Almost lost my entire webcomic, but I was able to recover it. how that's doing. Oh, yeah, I've got some flash drives like that. Good luck, though. I mean, that would suck. Hopefully you have some of it online and stuff, too. Okay, her face has a bit more personality now. A little angrier, but I'm okay with that. Determined. I'll go with determined. I'm so out of practice with, like, anime-style eyes and mouths right now. Yeah, I think that's working all right. It's a bit strange doing the line art so thick, but I want to make sure that this isn't too hard to color or to cut out. Yeah, in case there are people who came in from Twitter. No, I mentioned it on Twitter. In case there are people who just wandered in, uh, this will hopefully be the start of a paper doll, which is going to be available in the Magical Girl Market zine, or Magical Market zine. And that's a convention group here in Ottawa that runs a Magical Girl, magical themed market once or twice a year, which is super cool and very inclusive and intersectional and positive, and I've loved going either as a vendor and an attendee every time I've been able to. But this year they've had to cancel, and so to try and give refunds to all of their vendors and to stay afloat as a group, they are running this fundraiser zine, which is going to have a whole bunch of coloring pages and stories and activities from all of the vendors, well, a bunch of the vendors, that you can download and print at home and do during quarantine. So this is going to be a magical girl paper doll that you can cut out and color and dress up. That's the plan anyways. I've done a paper doll before. This shouldn't be too hard. Famous last words there, but we'll figure it out. So one thing I have to do with this hand is I need to make sure that there's a place where I can make a cut so she can hold things. I think it's going to be about like that. And the larger I can make it, the better, because that'll make it a lot less fiddly to work with later. If I put, oops, no, I don't want to fiddle with that. Yeah, I think that's probably gonna work. It looks a little awkward this way, but I think it'll look okay when she's holding something. Not completely happy with the palm there. Oh, that's rough. Hopefully if you keep the flash drive around till after quarantine, there'll be a tech person who can recover a bit more than it looks like. That's gonna suck though. I still look kind of dead. Let's try a few more things here. That's not too bad. Oh, thank you. Hello, banana. Currently, I'm struggling to make the face look not dead inside. suppose dead inside would be a look, but not really the one I'm going for. Switch down to a smaller line. Okay. Open mouth or closed mouth? Yeah, she's from a magical fantasy world where everything's going fine. I think closed mouth. I think this is still better. Might just be that she doesn't have pupils and that's making her look kind of creepy. Let me just give that a shot. Is it just... just that? Okay, she looks a lot less dead inside when she's actually got filled in eyes. That might be my problem. Still think her mouth needs some work. Let's finish the rest of this off first. I can always come back to it. I need to decide if I'm drawing her toes. Just kind of a weird thing to need to decide. It might make more sense to give her flats, because then she'll always have like a pair of shoes on. Because doing paper doll shoes is a little finicky. I think that'll probably look best. Then I won't need to worry about like always making her boots. But then she can also have flat boots over top of the flats. Okay, let's make her feet look not like rectangle blocks. Frankly, this will also just be easier to draw than toes, and this is not that kind of live stream. So what's everyone else up to this afternoon? Aside from idly watching me draw mediocre ballet flats. Getting better ballet flats. Nice, nice. I'm supposed to be doing game design stuff this afternoon. Nice. The whole thing? Like marathon style? Yeah. Nice. How long is the whole Lord of the Rings? I know with the director's cut it's like super long. Oops. $9.5. Well, you could do it in a day. I know, I think one of them adds like 2.5 hours or something. Yeah, 9.5 hours. You've got time to make a quick meal. Like, not just anime fan, just binge TV fan. Oh, Return of the King's the one that has like 3 endings, right? Because I think I watched the director's cut on that one once. For anyone watching for the art, by the way, this is a really bad way to draw. Instead of doing an undersketch, I'm just kind of fiddling with it until it looks tolerable-ish. 0 out of 10 would not recommend. Those look okay though. Oh, I should probably finish filling in. The next step in my live streaming is figuring out how to add music without getting into too much trouble. That'd be the technology. You could technically still do 12 hours all in one day if you're feeling ambitious. Ooh, 33 hours. 33 hours. You could do it in a day. Oops, come on. Yeah, just 33 hours of watching movies slightly too fast. Or you could do like 2 movies at once. You just run like a Harry Potter movie marathon in one window, and a Lord of the Rings marathon in another window, and an all of Star Trek marathon in a third window, and you can get through a lot of movies pretty quickly. Though I guess getting through things quickly isn't exactly what we're aiming for right now while we're all stuck inside. I've totally farmed drops on Twitch before. Not 50 tabs worth, but I've totally thrown a Twitch stream in the background for Overwatch drops. I don't even know if wouldn't you need multiple accounts or something to actually open it like 50 times? Okay, how's she looking? Pretty tolerable. Pretty tolerable. Still not sure on the face, but let's start with the fun stuff. Oh no! So they just let you claim it a whole bunch of times. Whoops. Well, that's one way to get yourself to the top of the streaming list, right? Okay. Just trying to make sure this isn't too skewed. So I'm starting on outfits now, so if anyone has any outfit suggestions. A cape. Yeah, I could do a cape. Cape makes sense. Cape's gonna be hard to attach. Gonna have to think about how to do that. Probably like an over the head thing. Just reduce that so I can see my lines a little better. Yes, magic. I'm not sure everyone will have magic available at home, and I do want to make sure people can print off and use these right away. Wand for sure. Definitely wand. Possibly 2 wands for variety. I want to do like a classic star or heart wand. Maybe I'll do like a little fairy wand, and then also like a classic magical girl. We designed this so we can sell plastic replicas of it. Like 500 gems wand. Oh yeah, like some people obviously have magic at home. I mean, some people are just real life wizards. But we have to account that not everyone plays Magic the Gathering. There's got to be at least like 2, 3 people in the world who've never even heard of it. Oh, wait, this might be my eye shiny bit. Let's just delete that one and do a new layer. I mean, if he wants pointy wizard hats, he can bring it back. Be the change you want to see in the world. It wouldn't even be that hard to make yourself a big pointy wizard hat. Or commission one. Fortunately, I don't think I have his contact information. I could, however, still help him out by giving this paper doll an optional wizard hat. Actually, I might give her a witch hat. That would be pretty cool. Witch hats are just unironically the reverse age law of wizardry. I've totally had a role-playing character who was a member of a group of people who were immortal and was trying to pass himself off as like a I only look like I'm 20 something because I'm immortal and I stopped aging that way, but was actually only like 26. Good times. Just didn't really mention his age, just hoped people assumed he was an old and wise person. Oh, the rain's really nice outside today. Now, you don't see much of in books, or like media in general. Immortals who are like 55 to 75. Even like 55 to like 90. Probably because it comes across as weird. Because, like, if you're like, I'm a cute 20 something and I'm dating my immortal 200-year-old boyfriend, that sounds like kind of normal. Whereas if it's like, I'm a cute 20 something and I'm dating my like 65-year-old immortal boyfriend, that starts to sound weird. Yeah, like chronicle age, like actual age, like 65. Like, I'm a vampire and I'm gonna live forever, but currently I have lived for 65 years, and I look like a hot 20 something. You also don't see very many immortals who, like, look 60 something forever. They always get stuck at a hot 20 something. Like, I had a role playing character, well, an NPC who is, like, not immortal, but, like, going to live to be a few hundred, and was stuck at, like, looking early 30s, but being, like, 65. Oh, yeah, like, guys can be, like, a hot 65. Hey, that turned out pretty good. Oh, wow, that actually looks really nice. Hollywood. Yeah. I like that that character managed to get to be, like, over 800 and is level 4. Sometimes that's how it be. As one does, yeah, that's fair. Oh, shoot, I should probably finish the actual sketch for this. I'm kind of lazy about this so far. Okay, does that look like a more reasonable thing? Yeah. Oh, I should label my layers like a responsible person. So responsible. If you're following me for art stuff, remember I put a bit more effort into my sketch, which will save me massive amounts of work again, now that I'm doing the line art. Oops. Let's see how this looks cleaned up. How are people feeling about Sailor Moon style, like thigh-high boots? I feel like that would be a good addition here. Fancy. Yeah, you gotta be fancy. Gotta be a fancy magical girl. Okay, so what I'd like to do here is have it so that this doll can wear the skirt either above or beneath this top piece. So I'm going to try and keep my lines basically the exact same size as the ones above, so it'll look okay either way. I'm going to have to test this out by printing it at some point, but I think that'll work. Basically, my goal here is to give people like as many options for how to put this together as I can with the space I'm going to have available. Oops. There we go. There you go. Pleated skirts involve a lot of lines. They should look into that. Definitely one of those IRL things that could be a lot easier to draw if it tried a bit harder. Okay. Yeah, that outfit looks like it's working. I think it should work either way. I'm trying these lines in completely different colors. That's fine. I'll fix it in post. So now that these are done, I can move them aside and have more room. Oh, this should have a little bit more depth here. Thicker lines. Again, trying to keep things easier to cut out, so this is accessible, even to people who are not terribly good with scissors. There we go. There we go. Yeah, much better. Oh, actually, I'm going to move this back temporarily so I know where her boots should end. I can delete sketches as I go here. I don't really need to keep them around. There we go. Just needed to have a general sense of where the boots end. Yeah, let's give them a little bit of depth there. I have to make sure here that the boots are never thinner than the legs they're on, because they have to be able to cover everything beneath them, which means fiddling with the feet again. This will be easiest if I give them a bit of platform, because fighting in platform boots seem sensible. That'll just give me a bit more space to play with the toes. Make them look a bit more bootish. There we go. People always complain that hands are hard to draw, but I think they're sleeping on boots and shoes. They are not easy, at least for me, which probably means I should be drawing more of them. Unfortunately, the secret of artistic success seems to be find the things that you find really hard to draw and then just draw them a lot. Yeah, there's not too many things that are really easy to draw, are there? Just things you get good at. These are very Spice Girl boots, I think. Not complaining, just sort of a note. Hi, Jen, by the way. Should have led with that. But thank you for coming. Thank you, everyone, for coming. This is all very intimidating, drawing live. It's very useful to have other people here. I'm always scared no one will show up. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm just missing having people to, like, nerd with, so this is really good for me, too. Convention season is, like, my time to socialize. I just need to find a way to, like, get people to cosplay on my stream somehow, and then I'll be closer to the con experience. I really miss seeing cosplay right now. If anyone here does do cosplay and has like an Instagram or something, please drop a link. It's not quite the same, Ash. It's just there's a real joy to just walking around a convention and seeing all these people who've put together these cool outfits just because they can and because they want to. And like joke cosplays have become such a big thing, like puns or weird mashups. Cons are just great. Oh, yeah, seeing like cosplays from your like random obscure favorites, that's always very satisfying. I had a great long chat at some point with the guy in Ottawa who does the Canadian McCree cosplay. He's pretty cool. It's a really fun cosplay too. He's got like a Mountie hat instead of a cowboy hat, and like a plaid drapey bit. His belt buckle says Banff, like Banff, the national park. It's really excellent. You can probably find pictures by Googling Canadian McCree. He did a really good job with it. And I think he guested at a few conventions with the costume later. But I knew him before he got big, you know? It's my story and I'm sticking to it. What were some other good cosplays I've seen recently? Oh, I think it was last Geek Market or Ottawa Comic Con, where there's a very small child dressed up as Mercy from Overwatch. I made so many small Mercy jokes. Very cute little child. It was like the lab coat Mercy, so it wasn't too much costume for a smaller kid. But it was really adorable. There was a brief period where Hamilton, the musical, cosplays were a thing, and that was a little surreal. Not gonna lie. Just like being at a Canadian anime convention and seeing people dressed up as American founding fathers. I'm not gonna say it was bad, it was just interesting. It was unexpected. Boots. 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 Yeah, I didn't interact with many of them. Like, I didn't really interact with the fandom, but it was just like, it's a very random thing to become a fandom for a while, you know? Excuse me. Okay, I need another glass of water, so just give me 1 second. There we go. Not even 2 minutes. Okay, I promised a cape. Or at least an attempt at a cape. So I need to figure out how this is going to actually attach. Because I could do a front piece like that. But then I also want a back piece. So I think if this is the cut line, this needs to go a fair ways over so the paper doesn't break. Same on that side. Yeah, I feel like I've been doing conventions long enough now that I've sat through like so many fandom changes. There's always like a new It fandom every year. And it's pretty entertaining to like pick it out of the crowd. Hamilton was never like an It fandom for cosplay. It's really got to be something that's like popular but also easy to make, I think. Which, you know, fair. But like Welcome to Night Vale had a huge moment because it was pretty easy to put together something. Obviously, everyone knows Homestuck. So much gray face paint. What has it been lately? It's not going to be a super long cape because it's going to take up a lot of space on the page if it is. There, I think I can make that work. I think that'll slip on, right? Let's give it some tabs just to be sure. That tab's not going to do much of anything. Yeah, short capes are cute. It's just like, it's going to take up a bunch of page space, so I don't want to make it too big. I think I might even make it a little smaller. Like a little capelet. Yeah, I think that length will still be cute, but just a bit easier to fit on the page. Give it more of a little bit of a turnout there. Cute little star brooch here. Can't draw. There we go. No matter how generally good at art I get, there will always be moments where I just fail to draw some basic shape. That's okay. That's life. Yeah, I think that's a pretty cute cape. And that'll be a lot easier to fit on the page. Not sure exactly where yet, but oh. Yeah, I can probably tuck it under there. I am going to run out of space on this page real fast, though. I Maybe I'll do a second page of accessories. I don't have to color this character, so it makes it a lot easier to draw lots for her. I think I'm going to just quickly chop off her head. Move that down a bit. And I'm going to give her a witch hat. Because I really want a witch hat. I'm going to just turn off those. And this is also going to take up a lot of space, but you know, witch hat. Oh, I've got to hide her buns though. How's that going to work? Maybe this won't work. Because like that would be a basic one. I'd have to give her like... yeah, this might not work. Good. Oh yeah, okay, I can make that work. Ha! I think I can make this function. I might need 2 pages of accessories at this rate, but that's okay. It's a digital zine. I know, right? Witch hats are so cute. And they're like at the root of magical girls. Such an early and important influence. Witch hat should definitely be like a major fashion statement. I actually have plans to make one. Because I feel like people should wear them on a day-to-day basis. I mean, technically I've already made 2. There we go. Freaking nailed it. You know, while I'm doing witchy accessories, let's give her like a classic sort of witch wand. Has anyone else here seen Sugar Sugar Rune, the magical girl anime? Because that one was awesome. It's a really good, like, witchier magical girl anime. Takes a bit of a tone twist halfway through, and I'm not sure I'm as fond of it afterwards, but still really solid. I actually cosplayed from that manga anime years and years and years ago. And like 3 or 4 years after I'd done the cosplay, I had the opportunity to meet the original manga creator at TCAF in Toronto and get her to sign a piece of the cosplay. So that was super awesome. Like, I know they say, like, never meet your idols, but if your idols are, like, influential manga creators from Japan, and you're meeting them briefly for an autograph, I think you're in the clear. Okay, let's ink all of these at once. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, the other accessory I can't forget to give her is a flag. Because the magical girl market is very, like, queer-focused, intersectionally focused. And so I want to give her a flag that people can color in whatever color scheme they want. I'm going to need to print these out just to make sure that what I think is going to work is going to work. But hopefully this cape can be cut in such a way that it can just be slipped over and it'll show at the front and the back reasonably well. That might be a little bit of gapping like right there, but I think that's okay. Gotta use a bit of your imagination when you're doing this. I'm gonna keep this flat so I can give it a tab. I said this a bit earlier, but in case anyone's a bit confused, this is going to be a printable paper doll, so that's why I'm doing all of the tabs and outfit bits. I don't actually need to worry about that, because there we go. Whoops. Okay, I'm really glad this cape gave me the idea of doing the full witch outfit, because I think that's important. And zoom back a bit. Okay, looks a little silly right now because of that weird intersection against the hand, but that should look fine once it's printed and put on. Oh, excuse me. Hat time. I really hope some people color this and post it online. It would be really cool to see what people do with it. again, this will be a piece where hopefully it'll slip over the head and sit, and then you'll be able to see the back of the hat and also the front of the hat nice and neatly. This back bit doesn't need to be perfect because it won't show very much. There we go. There we go. Oh, shoot. There we go, round 2. Remove this bare head. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. And that could get fixed up a bit. Let's get that done first. This bit done first. Let's draw the wand. This will be a little bit finicky to cut out, but it's okay to have a few finicky objects. Oh man. One of the vendors at the Magical Girl Market, who's also one of the organizers, did these like homemade geeky jams, like fruit jams. And some of them had mica powder in them, or like whatever the edible version of that is. So you could get these really tasty fruit jams, and they were also like named and themed after very nerdy characters, and they sparkled. And that's going to be really sad to miss this year. I mean, I know there are greater tragedies because of this COVID thing, but jam. Yeah. Yeah. It's been kind of hard for the big things to hit just because I already work from home most of the time. But yeah, all the little things that we're missing also kind of suck. There's just a lot going on. But we do what we can. These are all at 100, yeah. There. It's a good start. Anyone else missing anything from their favorite con vendors? Posted this on Twitter, but we've also got a group around here that does like freshly roasted nerd-themed coffee, and I'm on my last bag of that right now. Aw, thank you. You're a dear, Ash. Yeah, it's a little hard to draw with these hooves, but... Oh, wait, no, I was calling Ash a deer, yeah. Her secret's revealed. Hopefully I'll be able to make some masks for frontline workers too. I've got some cut out, maybe after this stream. I almost had enough of a bunch of really cute, like nerdy fabrics from my Spoonflower account to make a bunch of really cool face masks, but I don't quite have enough of each of the fabrics, which is unfortunate. Let's just turn that off for now. Oops. That'll do, I think. I hope I'll be able to fit this. Yeah, I think I can get it down the side there. Okay, at this rate I'm definitely going to need 2 pages, because she's only got one actual outfit and just a lot of accessories. This part will be the easy part. There we go. I will probably call the stream done at around 4-ish, by the way, guys. Whether or not I'm actually completely finished. Just because I'm still kind of new to the streaming thing, and it's pretty exhausting. And I should probably get myself a bit more food and stuff for the day. But if people are interested, I could probably stream the rest of this at a future date. I'm still kind of trying to figure out what timing is best and stuff for that. Oh yeah, that looks pretty solid. I'm actually going to start the flag a little further in, because that'll make a bit more sense for cutting out purposes. There we go. So I'm totally going to take one more round of outfit suggestions if anyone's got any more ideas. But if not, I will probably go with like a casual-ish t-shirt and like probably like cute shorts or something. Delete that extra head. Delete that. That It's the layer I literally just made. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking I want like some kind of casual-ish shirt. Maybe a little like, maybe like a batwing top. Yeah, batwing top is pretty cute. I don't think I'll have anything in the middle of it because then I can leave that free for people to design. Yeah, that could be like a cute little top. And then I think like I want to give her a pants option because magical girls should have the option of wearing pants. So like cute little shorts maybe. Possibly with pockets. Because again, good options here. Yeah, I can make that outfit work. Oh, and I think I will also give her a dress option. Something like... Oh, it should be like a princessy dress, shouldn't it? Nice poofy sleeves. Classic magical girl. Sort of power belt thing. Yeah, let's give it a little bit of ruffle. And then like... I think a lot of bit of ruffle around the edges. Yeah, okay, that's cute. And of course she will need a tiara of some sort, and that's going to be a little hard to design because it has to go kind of around the edge to make sure it will actually fit. Maybe she doesn't get a tiara. This could be hard. You know, I did a tiara on my other doll. Let's just take a look at... No, what did I do for her? Okay, yeah, I kind of ran it around the edges there. That looked okay-ish. I think at this point it's safe to say she either will have a tiara or she won't have a tiara. And that's about what I'm going to commit to right now. Yeah, those should be cute little, like, pseudo wings. Oh, yeah. There we go. There we go. That's looking pretty magical. Oops. Let's just combine those. And, oh, I don't need the sketches anymore. Don't need those anymore. And then, like, a cute casual outfit. I wonder if I could give her a baseball cap. For, like, a... not being a magical girl civilian outfit. No, I think that's gonna look silly. Let's not worry too much about extra headgear. She's already got this kick-ass magical hat, so I think that will work. Oh, and of course she's gonna need to go with this. She is gonna need another magical girl wand because she should have a few options for that. This one will have a heart and wings and just like a butt ton of gemstones. Yeah, that kind of stuff. Okay, so she's got like a princess outfit, kind of a sailory outfit, a casual outfit, and then she could wear the witch gear over one of those. I think that works. Feeling pretty good about that. Let's save her. And it is almost 4 o'clock, so I think I am going to wrap this up. Just because 2 hours of straight drawing is about as much drawing as I'm able to do. Without a bit more of a walk around and stuff. So I will, I guess, end with... How do you end these things? I guess thank you all for coming and talking to me and keeping me company while I drew magical stuff and telling me about your lives. I hope everyone has a wonderful, not too boring end of your weekend. And hopefully I will see everyone next time I do this live stream thing. Which will probably not be in too long, because we're all a little cooped up right now. So yeah, I'm going to say I will see everyone soon. Bye, everyone. So yeah, I'm going to say I will see everyone soon. Bye, everyone.